What can the Cavs do to change their roster and load up to make a run at the Warriors?
I think to me, and I don't think we've heard the talk about Paul George and everything else. I don't know if, the Cavaliers, their roster right now, it's the most expensive roster in the NBA. I don't know if you need a mammoth move like that. And in fact, I'm not saying that the team, wasn't constructed right in terms of that supporting cast and the players coming off the bench. I simply think that the performance of some of those players off the bench wasn't what anybody expected it to be and what the Cavaliers hoped when they made some of those signings. I do think, the Cavaliers probably feel internally, look, I mean, if Kyle Korver makes the three at the end of game 3 with a minute remaining, we're talking about a 2-2 series going into game number 5. So I think the Cavaliers are closer than some might think. You think back to last year, the Cavaliers got blown out in games 1 and 2 as well, yet had enough to come back and, of course, win that series. So do they want to get younger off the bench? Probably is the answer to that question. And yes, there's not a ton out there right now, but General Manager David Griffin, who always seems to have his pulse, his fingers all over the NBA and knows what's going on. Of course, he's swung some big deals over the last couple of seasons. I would not be surprised if the Cavs are active, if they do make some moves. And again, I don't anticipate any major deals, trying to swing the core or anything, change the core, anything like that. But I do expect some deals in terms of that supporting cast. We saw in that series over these 5 games, Golden State was a lot deeper than the Cavaliers. They were able to run, get up and down the floor. The Cavs looked fatigued at times. And if the Cavs are going to compete with this team, I think they have to load up and work on that supporting cast as well.